Hi everyone, I just want to take a moment to thank you all for the amazing support and progress I've made on my channel so far. I was checking my YouTube analytics and it turns out only 4% of my viewers are subscribed. I thought that was pretty surprising. And my next goal is still to reach 500 subscribers. Every single subscriber makes a huge difference. Every single one of you guys really do matter. I appreciate everything you do. And I want to quickly say creating videos has been an incredible experience for me. I've learned so much doing it so far. And it's been a lot of fun along the way. So I want to thank you all for being a part of this journey, and let's get into the video. Enjoy. Hello? Okay. There it goes. I literally just recorded this whole thing and then I realized my mic turned off halfway through. So let's try it again. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Haze and how OP she is right now. I know I kind of rated her low on the tier list. I was clearly very wrong with especially with the way things have been turning out in the meta. Players have been playing her a little bit differently, and we're going to talk about it. First, let's talk about how insane of a pick rate and win rate she has, according to the website tracklock.gg. As we can see, she has a 97.64% pick rate and a 54.49% win rate. Absolutely crazy numbers, near 100% pick rate, and a really good win rate on top of that. So what changed? Well, first of all, people started building her slightly differently, and people started kind of focusing more on just building kind of a headshot bursty build, right? And she did get buffed a bunch, so that helps. If you somehow don't know what her abilities do, I'll just quickly talk about it. You got a sleep dagger. You throw it at someone, they fall asleep. You can upgrade it. Does a couple of extra things. Smoke bomb. This got buffed on the third upgrade. If she activates it, she phases out of the world for 0.5 seconds. It's similar to using an ethereal shift and just dodging whatever. You can dodge ults with it, you can dodge whatever with it. It's really OP. Fixation, this is kind of like Furious Wipes from Ursa. You do more damage every time you shoot someone. It stacks up and it just does a lot of damage. Bullet Dance, they changed this slightly, making so it does more damage on the first upgrade. It's similar to Reaper's ult from Overwatch, if you're familiar with that. Let's talk about the ability point order. So I start with Fixation. I get a click on Sleep Dagger. I get a first upgrade on Fixation. Then I grab Smoke Bomb. Then I'll grab Bullet Dance. Get one upgrade on Bullet Dance. Finish maxing out Fixation. I get 2 upgrades for Sleep Dagger. 3 upgrades, so fully max Smoke Bomb. Finish maxing out Bullet Dance. And then the last click on Sleep Dagger. So that's the order that I like to do. And it's obviously down here. So as you're going through it'll just tell you everything. The build name, I name Boom Headshot V1. I put V1 because I'm just anticipating. I'm going to change it around. I'll do V2, V3, and so on. Let's talk about laning. You can skip around in this section, but honestly, I pretty much always buy in order. But I will say, if you are going to skip around, always get extra regen very first item. Always. The extra health is really nice. The extra regen is really nice, and it gives you 10% ammo, which is nice for getting last hits because she has kind of small clips at the start, and those 2 extra shots is the difference of shooting the spirits or not. So I always get this first. Headshot booster. It increases your damage, makes so if you hit him in the head, you get a little bit of boosted damage. Plus, it does upgrade into Headhunter later on. Hollow Point Ward. When you're above 60% health, you do a ton of damage. 6% plus the 22%. So 28% damage on a 500 item is really good. Extra stamina. So this character doesn't have any mobility from his abilities unless you count Smoke Bomb giving you a little bit of sprint speed, but who cares about that? So this gives you extra mobility in fights. Ammo Scavenger. So I'm going to quickly point out, if you don't know, Haze's ammo, the clip size and the mag size, scales off of Spirit. So if you buy this, now your ammo size, you get the 15% ammo, plus they have 4 spirit, and that 4 spirit is giving you some more bullets. See that? Any spirit increases your clip size. This will make so as you collect souls, you get more ammo temporarily, and you get more spirit power temporarily, which more ammo plus more spirit means even more ammo. So it's really nice. Plus purple items are not super contested for Haze, so it's just a good fill-in item really. Bullet Lifesteal. So this whole build is kind of based around bullet damage and doing a lot of damage that way. So it's just lifesteal and health. Pretty good. Swift Striker. Again, you're trying to shoot your gun and you're trying to dump your ammo as fast as possible because your clips are going to get so massive. So fire rate and ammo size and damage is exactly what you want. And it's a cheap item, fits pretty well. Bullet Resist Shredder. So again, purple items are not really contested. As you can see, I only have 3 listed here. Maybe if the game somehow isn't over and you've bought and everything, then maybe you can go for like a Boundless Spirit or something. But really, you're just going to get these through. The game will pretty much be over every time. This will make so if you do spirit damage, they get a debuff that reduces their bullet resistance. So if you throw a dagger at them or something that does spirit damage, then you just instantly start blasting them. They're going to take a lot of damage. So it's a good item. Plus, it does give you some health and whatnot. Okay, mid-game. So one thing I'm going to hurry up and quickly mention is I usually will buy this in order. However, there's a little caveat right here. You can skip Ricochet altogether if you think the game's not going to last long enough to really make it worth it. I like to get this if I'm going to be farming a lot. And I can tell that I'm going to be farming a lot. However, it's not good just for that. It's good for other reasons because the ammo and fire rate also fits pretty much perfectly in, and the Ricochet does stack your fixation. So it's just good in general, but it is expensive. So to make it worth it, I feel like you got to kind of get some value on the farming too. Also, if you notice, this is the 5th orange item. So if you're struggling to get flex slots, and by the time you're right here, your team doesn't have a flex slot, I'll actually skip over long range and get Ricochet before long range. However, if I do have the flex slot, then I'll just buy it in order. So that's a quick caveat I wanted to mention, and then we'll just talk about this the mid game. Quicksilver reload imbue onto Sleep Dagger. This makes so when you throw the Sleep Dagger, it instantaneously reloads your gun and gives you some bonus damage and bonus fire rate. So pretty good. Really nice for just staying in fights and just keeping damage going. Long range. This gives you 20% damage, which is already good. But also, it gives you minus 20% reload time, so you reload quicker. And it'll make so if you're shooting someone that's really, really far out there, you can get more damage because there's less drop off on your bullets, if that, So it's a good item. I usually do not ever upgrade it into a sharpshooter. However, if the game somehow was still going and it had everything, then that's something you could do, is you could upgrade it. But typically the game's over before you even care about that, so who cares? All right, Headhunter, upgraded from Headshot Booster. It is making so when you headshot people, you do a big chunk of burst damage and it heals yourself and gives you a little bit of move speed. And it's a pretty short cooldown. 5.96 is not bad. Just a good item overall. Spirit Armor, pretty self-explanatory. It upgrades into improved Spirit Armor. It gives you armor for Spirit. Pretty basic. Burst Fire gives you a lot of fire rate, a lot of damage, and also gives you movement slow resist, which if you can notice, we're not buying enduring speed. So we don't have the movement slow resist from this item. However, we replace it by getting this. So that's pretty good. Plus also this gives you 50% slide distance. So even when I'm not even going very fast, whoops, my bad. Even when I'm not even going very fast, I slide really, really, really far. Like not even going fast. And it's good to be able to slide like that because you have infinite ammo when you're sliding. So, all right, we're done with the midsection. Late game, this is where your damage starts to get absolutely bonkers and you literally would just kill people in 2 seconds. And at the start of this video, I showed a clip of me killing an Ivy who was really not far behind. He had just about the same net worth as me, and I just drop him like that. So pretty freaking insane as soon as you start getting these items. You can buy them really in any order you want. I like to buy both of the orange and then start buying the other stuff if I can get away with it. It's just insane damage and then tankiness. So, all right. Lucky Shot, every single bullet will have a 35% chance, and since you're shooting really fast, you have a 35% chance on every bullet to do a crit, which will slow them and do 110% bonus weapon damage. Plus, it gives you a good amount of damage and a good amount of mag size. So, crippling headshot. If you headshot someone, and there's no cooldown on this, so as long as you headshot someone within every 4 seconds, they permanently have this debuff of minus 24% bullet and spirit resistance. And this debuff does stack with the bullet resistance shredder debuff, so you have 12% off of this and 24% off of this for 36% bullet resist, which is almost an entire, it's more than a bullet armor, not quite an improved bullet armor, minus on them, so it's pretty insane. So your damage will just be insane. You'll melt anyone with these. Improved spirit armor, upgrade. Leech, this is alright. Just for straight up tankiness, gives you a good amount of health, gives you some life steal, which you already do have some life steal because you have bullet life steal. But this also does give you 20% damage. Inhibitor is really, really good as far as tankiness, specifically in 1v1s, because the passive makes so every time you do your bullet hits them, they get a debuff that makes them slower, and their overall damage is reduced by 35%. So you have extra health from the base, extra health from just the stats, and then they're also doing less damage, which effectively makes you more tanky. So Really good item. Situational. You can skip down and buy a situational item whenever you want. You don't have to like buy all these, buy all these, buy all these, then start buying these. If you need one of these, just come grab it. So first of all, Toxic Bullets is a good way to get anti-heal if your team really needs it and you don't want to get Hillbane. So Hillbane's nice because it's cheaper, first of all, and it is a green slot instead of an orange slot. Orange is a little bit more contested. As you can tell, a lot of the items are orange. Unstoppable is really good if you want to get a invulnerability to stuns and sleeps for your ult or whatever, and you can pop this during your ult. Like you don't have to pop it before your ult. You can pop your ult, and then during your ult you can pop it if you see a stun coming. So that's nice. Debuff remover, situational again. If you want to take off a debuff like pocket ult or whatever, bebop, bomb, something, then that's a good item. Bullet armor. So I'll only get this if I can tell like 3 or 4 of their team is going a gun build, then I will get this instead of spirit armor. Otherwise, I feel like spirit armor is pretty much better every time. So, and in all reality, chances are you are not going to buy everything before the game's over. Sorry if that seemed a little bit rushed. I literally just recorded this like 5 minutes before, and then I went and checked, and my mic stopped working halfway through, so I decided to just record it again. Anyway, good luck at even picking Haze. She's picked every single game. I had to have her on purple priority for like 5 games in a row before I even got her, so pretty crazy how often she gets picked. Hey, can you guys hear me? I think it's working. Like 5 games in a row trying to get Haze. She's picked every single time. It's crazy. Okay, this last is actually good. Or I just suck. Probably both. Oh, I'm having a little bit of a hard time in this lane. Haze is generally pretty weak laning though, so I'm not too worried about it. As long as I'm farming and I'm not getting killed, we're good. If I had to reload, if I didn't have to reload right there, I would have went for the kill. But I did, so just get the punch off. Call of Duty reload right there. That was a little bit greedy to go for that. If he would have jumped across there and I landed that, he's dead though. So. What? That's so cringe that his ult stops my ult. Well, I messed up my sleep dagger. If I didn't mess up the sleep dagger, I'd kill him there. And like, my camera always gets messed up when I ult on this guy. Clip that, TI. Or chat, clip that. Clip it, that's what he's trying to say. Well played. What I really should have done is just went for my ult, and then when he went for his ult, cancelled and daggered. That's actually what I should have done. I'm gonna let this lane be frozen for a sec. How'd I miss that? Okay, he's just wasting me in lane. Alright, we'll come back. You lose lane, just stay calm, just do your best, we'll come back. Alright. Not in the world. This gun is so strong for that distance. How are none of these hitting? What is my ping? Flash is missing, careful, he could potentially gank green. Runes are up. Bridge rune. Are you not getting that? Alright, guess I'll get it. Oh, good job. Thank you.
No one will bar my path.
Oh, Raid, what are you doing?
I'll have safe passage.
I'm gonna teleport purple and potentially gank that. Good job. Ivy's here also, careful. I have no sleep. There's 3 on purple.
I see Mirage.
Survive. I'll make them helpless.
Our purple walker is under attack. Our blue walker is under attack.
Easy flex. Bridge buffs are up. Man, I'm a little bit laggy today. Feels like. Oh, I should be on green right now. Oh, let's get for fighting this. Oh my gosh. That parry was actually insane. Well, we ended up getting both for that. Yeah, I set that up. These guys are so dead. Now we can green. Can you defend yellow? This thing dies here. We can kill Ash. Kill Ash. Ivy behind. I'm gonna come yellow and gank McGinnis. I'm here, yellow. Teleporting purple.
Our purple walker. Our purple walker has been defeated.
Do you think he's gonna juke us around the bush? Okay, yeah, no shot. Man, I got like no kills. I'm 1-1 and 6. All my kills are being stolen.
Sure that I'm getting the drop on them, and not the other way around. Their spirit
That's exactly the reason Haze is OP. Actually, I'm gonna go purple. They'll rotate that side for that fight, plus that. Yeah, kind of grief for my team by not being there, but that's fine. If they don't get wasted and I get a walk right of this, then it's huge.
Is inspiring.
All your little tricks weren't enough to stop me. They'll never see me coming.
Well, my damage is pretty good.
I'd go where I wish.
We got all the walkers. That's huge, actually. Honestly, we could have taken mid there, especially since Dynamo ult is down and there's a pick. A little risky, but not too bad. If we can get a pick, maybe we can go for mid.
Nap time. Death comes for you.
I don't want to be frontlining here. We could go for a pick on Mirage and then go for mid too. We don't have to force this. Holy. I'll save my money on this blow shot. We can mid boss with 2 dead, honestly. Let's mid boss.
Let's go mid.
I need someone to take it for me.
Need to find safety.
Mid. Imagine I died in the mid boss. Holy cow, that'd have been bad. Dynamo ult is coming up, so be ready for that. Oh shoot, I'm so dead. I didn't realize the stupid McGinnis was here. Oh, that sucks.
I see that. They see me.
They only have one shrine left.
You got a shrine in that? That's hilarious.
The work continues.
That guy's 31k, like he's not even like far behind. I just show up and melted him. Grace is just mega farming. Oh, you're so dead, dude. Oh, it's lag right then.
There will be more. I see Mirage. I'm ahead.
4 of them are dead. We can get the shrines.
Tear the ember hand asunder. They could be anywhere.
I just played so terrible, but it didn't matter because I'm Haze. Haze gets picked every single time. It's like, honestly, it's hard to even be Haze. We can mid boss, potentially, if we get one more pick. Actually, can I solo it? I think I can just solo it. Look at my damage, holy cow. Yeah, we win. It's lag.
Thank you for bringing me to this plane.
Not bad. 10, 3, and 8. My final score with a lot of split push and a lot of damage on that.